I use a Bajan, but I don't really speak with my Bajan dialect. Part 2. Today I'm going to use my Bajan dialect to tell y'all how I painted this flower. I'm using 2 sets of brushes, which are round brushes and detail brushes. And I'm also going to be using heavy body paint. As you can see, the brand is Liquitex. You can get a tissue too because I can wipe off any excess water or paint. Every color has its own brush. So I can start out with 2 layers of white paint on the outside. Now, in between them layers drying, I can do another petal. Then you add the pink and blend that out. I typically can blend it out with the brush for the white paint. As when I can see, I wiping off in between. Now, you see the flower petals looking like flat, right? But we want them to look curved and got some movement and depth. So that's where you can add highlights and shadows. Once them layers dry, you can add the white for highlights and red for the shadows and make sure you blend them out real good. Now, I noticed in the pictures that you can see some lines in the flowers, so I personally decided to put them in. But I feel like I went a little bit overboard, but we moving. So at this point, I switch into my detail brushes and I can dip into some red paint and go and make a line down the middle. This is Lily's eye painting, so it will make sense. Now after that, I can repeat everything until I satisfy with how the flower looking. I find sometimes with using a reference picture is like you start to paint every single detail, so after a while I just stop looking at the picture. And this is what I was doing instead. 1, keep in mind that as long as we can tell what it is, that's all that matter. Number 2, it's supposed to be art. It don't need to look hyper realistic. And number 3, at the end of the day, it's supposed to be my art style. So it doesn't have to look like anybody else's either. Once I satisfy what I'm doing there, now I can go in between the lines and just make some highlights with some pink and white. Then I will outline it in red and brush that out. Now hold your horses, people. The painting ain't done. I gotta add more details, but I'll see y'all in another part.